carving, and we've been working on this guy for a day or so, and yep, it's still cold, but we're gonna do a little sanding and see if we can't get this spoon almost done today and everything. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Oops, guess we didn't bring it in tight enough here. All right. There we go. Get that nice and tight. All right. It's still a bit chilly out here, but it's not too awful bad. We got a lot of rain coming here in a little bit, a few hours and stuff, and getting real close to the holidays now. Hopefully everybody's got everything about ready, and if you're traveling, safe travels, best wishes, prayers. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful Christmas holiday season here. Hard to believe that 2026 is almost upon us. It is about 40 Fahrenheit here right now. This is the warmest it's been in about 3 or 4 days. It had gotten down, I think, as low as 15 Fahrenheit, and we had like 5 or 6, 7 inches of snow a week ago. A most active winter pattern thus far. Trying to kind of bring this down some, that way it's not such a large thing to use if you want to use it for, actual like going to your mouth and stuff. All right, see, we got 4 people in the room. Nice to have y'all here. And hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Watch another video, make a comment, that way I know how to find you if you have a channel. A lot of noise out here today. Birds. I see eastern bluebirds over in the feeder. Red-bellied woodpeckers, cardinals, little downy woodpeckers. Look very active. Very, very active. Let's see here. Why, Angela? Yeah, just gonna do a little spoon sanding today. This is from an old piece of wood we found in the wood line the other week. There's another one we found this morning, and that looks like that's gonna make something pretty. So, all right. Yeah. How's everything down your way? Yeah. It is. That's not too bad. It's like 40 Fahrenheit, 41 right now. But they say we got a lot of rain coming. I think maybe tomorrow and Friday. I've been watching your cooking videos, and awesome. I love it. Let's see here. I've got 20 people in the room, and hit that thumbs up, guys, and hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and introduce yourself. $33. Wow. Okay. Man, I'll tell you what, it was so hot during the summertime, and then all of a sudden it just bam, it's now wintertime. I got one of those real snazzy weather stations out here. It's called a Weather Flow Tempest, and it records the highest, records everything, but the highest temperature it's ever recorded is 99.1 here, and thus the lowest it's recorded is 15.3. So, and it records every lightning bolt. I think it had like since June 24,063 lightning bolts. Goodness. Let's see here. Yeah, it was a rough summer. Yeah, oh my goodness, it was something else, man. I'm glad I'm retired. I could just stick my head out the door and say, you know what? I'm not going out there. Yeah. My wife's not far from retiring, and I know we've been talking a good bit about moving here off the Virginia coast and heading to someplace where it's you know, a bit cooler. And not to mention here on the coast, right around all these big cities, there's so much crime, so it's crazy, man. So yeah, but it's not bad out here. I mean, if the wind would drop, it would be quite nice. It really would. So, but that's okay. We'll tough it out. Yeah, I'm gonna make this right here a little bit shallower. That way, if you want to use it to actually eat with instead of like scooping something. Yeah, we always do flight tests with our spoons to see whether they'll actually fly straight, if you know what I mean. So, all right, got 18 people in here. Got 2 thumbs up. Awesome. Y'all, yeah, hit that thumbs up, man. That subscribe button. Always looking for new good peoples. Yeah, you ought to see the bird bath of it. I know you wouldn't be able to see it if I even spun it around, but it's like a Grand Central Station bird over there. It's like 3 different types of woodpeckers, eastern bluebirds. We've got like a solar birdhouse over there that the birds have discovered, and they're slowly dragging stuff in. And that's cool. That's why we do what we do, I guess. So, oh, Angry Man 4, stop, man. There ain't no more bacteria infested in it anyway. Goodbye. So, all right. Been using humankind's been using woody utensils for thousands of years, metal spoons and everything else. Just something in the last few decades. All right, Life with Misty. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Yeah, his name suits him, Angry Man. Yeah, got to come in and mess with something else, mess with somebody else. But we kicked him out. I don't know about y'all. I'm 65 years old, and when I was growing up, about 60 miles north of here, in a much more rural part of Virginia, there really weren't even any supermarkets. It was just little mom and pop shops here and there, and there was no gasoline chains. You just went to, Uncle Ted's gas station and filled up and went in there and got yourself a knee high or some type of a pop. Uh, this modern life we're living is just that, just recent, just recent times, man. All right, man. Misty, so how's everything for you? How's everything in your part of the world? All right, let's see here. Well, we got 11 people in the room. Got 6 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, really. Just like anything. I mean, if as soon as you're finished, wash them off. Wipe them off every few weeks or so. Put some food grade oil on them, and these things will last. I guarantee it, will last forever, man. I'm okay. I lost my dog, JD. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. Well, hopefully, you'll find some comfort. I'm sorry to hear that. We lost. Let's see here. One of our cats last Thanksgiving Day, and another one, that was Memorial Day this past year, or this year. And they become like your family. You know, they really do. So, flavorful cooking journey. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah. Hope everything is good in your part of the world. All right, let's turn this thing around. Let's show you. It's starting to get nice and smooth there. And there's the bowl. This is going to be a deeper one, and that's why I want to narrow this up. And a lot of times, imperfections in the wood determine the shape and size of it. It's not like a metal spoon where they just stamp them out from a die, you know. And all right, how long does it take to do a spoon? Well, if I really sat down here and just did it just nonstop, maybe a couple hours. But you know, I just turned 65, retired 3 years ago, and everything I do now, I just you know. Um, oh, we got another one of them, the marital guide. Let's send you out of the channel here. All right, there you go. But I've been working on this one for about 2 days, and I'm just gonna take our time and enjoy ourselves and stuff like that and stuff. Doing lives, but it sure attracts the strange ones, doesn't it? But yeah, it really depends. I'm never in a rush, and so it is very relaxing. It's just something you don't rush to. I mean, it's like if you go in the kitchen and you're gonna make some special something, you don't rush. You just kind of do your thing and you plop down the old chair there and drink a swig of coffee or water or whatever, and get him back up and go again. And for me now, really the biggest determining factor is how cold it is. Once my hands play out, then yeah. All right. Yep, I would love to send these all over the world, but it would be very pricey to send them all over the place. And the way the U.S. Postal Service is now, Lord knows you may not ever get it. Jeez. All right. Well, we got 10 people in the room, 7 thumbs up. I appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll return the favor. Just let me know you're there. All right. Let us unloosen this, and then we'll come over here and do one of the sides in the front. And like I say, I never use purchased wood or anything else. It's just wood that I've gone out here and picked up out of the wood line or even out of the yard. Travel with Lisa, good to see you. All right. Hopefully everything is great in your part of the world. Imagine it's probably cold. Yeah. It's not bad here right now. I'm like 41 Fahrenheit. The last 4 days has been pretty rough, and we had a pretty decent little snow last Monday. Had like about, 5, 7 inches, I don't forget. And did a little time in our camp hot tent. And did a video there, and you'll see that here in the coming week or so. Let's see here. All right. All good in Niagara Falls. Heading back to the UK Saturday. Oh, safe travels. Lisa, I'm doing good. I really am. Yep. So I'm just taking it easy, enjoying myself. Uh, I'm one of the ones that absolutely loves being retired. I really do. This will be a pretty neat little spoon here once get all the sanding done and everything. All right. Yeah. Yeah, retirement is awesome. It totally is. Absolutely. Yeah. That bird bed is going crazy. It really is. I fished out a big old, like, a 3-inch hunk of ice out there out of it a little while ago. And finally, the temperatures came up enough where it's not ice, it's not liquid, so it's good. All right, let's take a look at our screen here. All right, 10 people. All right, 7 thumbs up. All right, let's turn it over this way. You can see how it's getting nice and smooth. This one really old piece of wood here. It started to kind of decay right here. You see like a little branch or something. Maybe even a piece of metal or something. I don't know. Some type of foreign object got up in there. And the sanding will bring that out. All right. All right. Let's see who else. All right, we got 9 people in here. Happy Wednesday to everybody. You want to see a cool video, go on onto the main part of the channel and look up Bird Bath Wednesday. Oh, we got a ton of birds. A lot of them out there doing their thing right now. Very active. All right, let's see. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, we got. You can see the grain in that wood really starting to pop out now. I'm not sure what this wood is. I really think it's probably nectarine or plum maybe. So. Okay. Tighten this guy down. I seen a thing on the news a few minutes ago that said that 1/3 of the U.S. population will be traveling in the next week. 1/3. Like 120 some million people will be on the road or flying or trains or boats or something. And I'm sure it's probably the same the world over. So. Let's see here. Very beautiful spoon. I like it, man. Well, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Got 17 people in the room. Got 9 thumbs up. Well, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll return the favor. Leave a comment. Watch another video or a short. And I'll come visit you. I know I had a number of people ask, where am I? And if you look on your map and you locate Norfolk, Virginia, and you look just to the north of Norfolk, Virginia, to a place called Newport News, and that's where I am. Right here where the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic Ocean come together. All right. Yep, stay safe, connect to God. God bless. Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody traveling. We're staying around here because my wife has to do a little bit of work, and but I'm not sure what we'll do for dinner on Christmas, but who cares, right? It's a companionship. It's really turned into some pretty neat grain pattern. All right, let's do this. Yeah, look at that. Really starting to really show up some neat pattern in there. All right. This old piece of belt sander, and I just cut it in half, and there's a lot of tools, power tools you can use to make this whole process much faster and everything like that. And not that I'm opposed to doing that, because I've really thought about getting some other stuff. I got a Dremel 4300 that really does a great job on stuff like that. But for video purposes, doing it the old-fashioned way is more appealing, I think. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah, we're getting down there. Just some nice. Well, Lisa, I appreciate that so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you so very much. If any of you don't know Travel with Lisa MH, drop by her channel and get to know her and stuff like that. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Let's see, who else have missed while I was out here doing stuff. All right. 23 people in the room, 9 thumbs up. All right, let's work right here at the base of this thing. Let's see here. Oh, I appreciate it so much. I really do. I really do. To be paid to do something you truly like, and that fun. That's that's an awesome world, you know. But I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I love watching your videos and all that kind of stuff, and it's awesome. All right. What is my favorite wood? Oh my goodness. Tell you the truth, I like all the fruit woods, you know, plum, cherry, apple, nectarine. Um, they got the most unusual colors, but spalted maple is cool. That's, you know, with all the black lines through it from bacteria and its living life and stuff. Yeah. Flavor. Yeah. Flavorful Cooking. That's an awesome channel. Yeah. I am a fan of Lignum Vita. Okay. Do you like pecan wood? I had, I have never used pecan wood. Yeah. It'd be great to find. I've used a little bit of black walnut over the years. Elm. Uh, Cedar, obviously. Let's see what else. Willow. But I think personally, I think the fruiting woods like nectarine, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And like I said, I mean, I wish it wasn't so expensive to send these things. I would send a spoon to everybody, you know. But all right, let's see who else has come in here. Got to go get the laundry out of the dryer. All right. Okay, Lisa, you take care of yourself, and if we won't see you anymore till you safe travels to you. And I appreciate everything you do, your videos and generosity and stuff. Yeah. I've got 29 people in the room, 11 thumbs up. Oh, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It's this piece of wood here. It started out something just like this. It's the biggest problem a lot of times when you find wood in the forest and stuff like that is it's got to be dried out. You can do a certain amount of wood work, I should say, after you peel the bark back, and then you get that other layer. Then the next layer you down is what they call the growth ring part. That's the very oldest ring that there is on this particular piece of wood. So, but we'll get there. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. Take care. We got 25 people in the room and 12 thumbs up. I appreciate it. I usually do the videos about 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. It really depends on how my hands are holding up, you know, in the cold and stuff. But Files, good to see you. Rhinestone Suzanne, good morning to you. And man, we had some awesome channels up in here this morning, man. Suzanne, your videos are like incredible. Really, absolutely. Bud Files, same thing. I love it. Like, yeah. I enjoy messing around with a little bit of that AI stuff and special effects when it comes to carving too. I really do. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. Oh, you're welcome. It's just a lot of times we'll be sitting there and I'll tell my wife, I said, well, I'm gonna go do some computer work. And when you start getting a channel, it's got, you know, say 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 subscribers and bigger, trying to visit everybody that does all this phenomenal stuff. It really, it's like, okay, well, I'll sit here for a little while, and you get up and go get a cup of coffee, and I'll come back and watch some more videos and everything. And then all the wood carving channels and all that stuff do the lives and stuff. Yeah, making bears and Sasquatches and everything else. You know, it's pretty cool stuff. All right. And Suzanne, I saw your Marine Corps stuff, and I'm a Marine Corps veteran. Went in '81, Paris Island. Got out in late part of '85. Camp Lejeune. I spent barracks duty in Bermuda. I went to Norway, Canada. Where else did we go? Can't even remember now. Different places in the U.S., obviously. Albany, Georgia. And stuff like that. But I was an MOS 2111. Flowing through life. Yes, have a blessed day. You too, man. Yep. Yep, Semper Fi. Same to you. Absolutely. All right. Well, we got ourselves. Let's see here. We got 25 people in the room. 14 thumbs up. I was 8th Motors Battalion. Oh, okay. Okay. What year were you there? I spent most of when I was there at the French Creek Armory areas. 2nd Supply Battalion. That's awesome, man. Here they may walk. Let's see. Yeah. No. Okay. 96. Okay. You, you're a bit younger than I am. Cool. I just turned 65 November 4th. So graduated high school here in 1979. Then spent 5 years. Well, right at 5 years in the Marine Corps. 28 years in the U.S. Postal Service, and a few years working for a local city here in Virginia for the city government. Then retired in November of 22. 40 years in uniforms. That's enough. Yeah. I signed up for only 4 years. I didn't like people telling me what. I can understand that, But I tell you what, I'm at that point in my life. See, my wife is in the Marine Corps also. She's a radio operator, and we're still married in 43 years now. But one of our discussions quite often is, was it a mistake to get out? And I think we both have come to the agreement that it probably was. I mean, would have, seen Gulf Wars and stuff like that had we not gotten out when we did. But I don't know. It's all that way you'd say, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You don't know which road was the right road to be on. But here we are. I'm 65 years old, and about the only thing I wish I could change in my life is not living right here on the coast anymore. I'd like to get on out, more rural spots and stuff and everything. Someplace where, like, I don't know if you can hear it or not, there's railroad tracks behind me, airport just up the road here, a shipyard behind me about 3 miles, many military bases, Hampton Roads, Norfolk, Virginia area. So, congrats. Well, thank you. All right. We got 15 people in the room, 15 thumbs up. That's a good number. That is a really good number. Let's see, we've been up here for 33 minutes. Yeah. We'll hang in there just a little bit longer. So my hands, so I can still feel my hands. Yeah. All right, let's do this. All right, this is what it's starting to look at. I'm just mostly working on this backside right now. And I take these little needle files and work right here on the transition from where the spoon bowl is to the handle. Yep. One thing about wood carving, or there's no right, there's no wrong. You just go out and enjoy yourself. All right. It sounds like a coal train right behind me. I pip, click, 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 click. Yeah, we're starting to get a nice little smoothness right here. old woodpecker over there. Yeah, being a bully, pushing everybody away. There's two different woodpecker types of woodpeckers. There's a downy over there and a red-bellied, and they're pushing all the little small birds out of the way. The thing I've noticed about the bird bath over there is I've always thought the doves were the bird of peace. Well, they fight and push and squawk and. All right, let's take a look at our screen here. Okies Eating, good to see you. DC Outdoors, all right. Great to see everybody. And what we'll do here. All right, Dan. All right. All you folks that I've known for a good while. Wicked spells. I'm wanting to say this wood is nectarine. It's a piece of an old fruit tree that got knocked down. All right. Kind of hard to see the screen, but if you are now a moderator, feel free to do moderator things, you know. Seek out new friends. Watch out for the weird ones and evil ones and the ones that want to do crazy stuff in the chats and stuff. All I did here was just cut a sanding belt here, and I like using it. Let's see, who else is here? Yeah, spoon out. There you go. All right. All right, Okies Eating. You're a standard moderator now, so reach out and meet some new people. And let's see here, Suzanne, you're a moderator. All right, let's take a look at the colors that are starting to show up. Yeah. Well, we got 28 people in the room, 17 thumbs up. If I've known you a good while, I'll make you moderator. Should have been doing that all along. Makes it easier. So that way y'all can reach out and each other and find some new friends and stuff and all that. But anybody that does those lives, that does woodworking and carving and all that kind of stuff, knows what it's like to have, you know, people that come in there and want to say silly things and stuff. And it's starting to warm up a little bit now. I can feel it much better. Yeah, I appreciate that, Suzanne. Well, we got 30 people in the room and 17 thumbs up. And feel free, if you have a live or something coming up, feel free to tell everybody. That way they know to come. So that's how I like to work my lives. Just feel free to advertise your own self. Tell everybody about your videos coming up. I don't mind. If you're here, you're helping me already, so returning the favor. Sad that happens a lot on all. It does. It really does. I mean, they say to look at it like, you know, just by having them in there, it helps you. But still, you really want serious-minded people in there, and people that, you know, really like doing their channels and everything like that, and they take everything, you know, to heart and stuff. But so cold up your way, Dan. It's not bad now. It's like, I want to say it's about 42, 43 Fahrenheit, but these last 4 days, 5 days, man, it got like well below zero and had like 5, 6, 7 inches of snow. And the one day, they kept saying rain, 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 rain. Then all of a sudden, about an hour before it all started, they said, no, it's going to drop down well below freezing. And the next thing you know, we had like 5 to 7 inches of snow. And at one point in time, it was snowing so hard you couldn't even see across the backyard. So, that BRB and even quite. DC This is a family-oriented channel, fishing, Alberta, Canada. I put out new videos each Thursday. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. DC Outdoors, awesome channel. Awesome. Been knowing them a long time now. Good long time. Like I say, feel free to, if you got that blue wrench now, tell us about what you've got going on, and if you want people to know about a live or something you've got coming, or summarize your channel like Dan just BRB. Need more coffee. I heard you. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I believe that's after we finish this live. That's what my first stop is, a cup of coffee or hot chocolate or something. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. It's like around zero here, 0 F, and forecast was 6 inches, man. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, I know me and Angela, we were just talking a little while ago. She's down in Carolina. I'm here in Virginia, and this past summer, oh my goodness, man, it was like unbelievable, terrible. You know, Aussie Susan, good to see you. I know Aussie Susan can tell you about heat. Absolutely, man. But and then all of a sudden we dropped into cooler temperatures, and for coastal Virginia, we've already had 3 little snows and 1 big snow. That's rare. That's real rare for that to happen here. I mean, it gets cold here, but not like Arctic cold. But these last few days, man, like I said, 15, 16 Fahrenheit with the wind blowing at 20 miles an hour. Very un-Virginia-like. So, great. Let's see here. All right, Susan, you are now a standard moderator. That way you can, if you want to tell everybody about your channel or a video you got coming up, or if you want to do a live or something like that, tell us, everybody. I certainly do not mind. Just by y'all being here, you're helping me, so. All right, let's see what else is going on here. You guys get heavy, wet snow. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. If you ball it up in your hand and you throw it at somebody, break their teeth out. You know, it's just, you break a window and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't go poof. It goes bang. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we fluff it less. Yeah, years and years ago, I was up Goose Bay, Canada, when I was in the military, and it was a very interesting experience. Yeah, it really was. Nice place. Fed you good. Remember landing, and they're like, he got off into the little military area there, and they had the Canadian flag up and the U.S. flag off to the side there, and the one guy said, "Welcome to Canada," you know. I appreciate it, and grab yourself some food. And we are so far inland from the water that it's soft, fluffy. Yeah. We're right here on the ocean, right? I mean, the Atlantic Ocean's about 6 miles to the east of here. And the big weather event here is the hurricanes, the ocean storms. Oh my goodness. They can really get torqued up. 150, 160, 170 mile an hour winds and just rearrange everything. All right. Enjoy with Naomi. Good to see you. Hopefully everything is good in your part of the world. Okay. I appreciate that. I really do. We got 33 people in the room, 18 thumbs up. And it's always a pleasure to see you. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, hit it. And hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, and I'll come and visit you if you got a channel. If you don't, I appreciate you being here anyway. Whoops. It came out, didn't it? All right, let's take a look at that. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's starting to get nice out here now. Not too bad. My hands are still a little chilly, but that's all right. We'll hang in there for about maybe another 10 minutes or so, and we'll go in and get ourselves a cup of coffee. Now, there's a bird. I don't believe I know what that is. What is that? Brown body and a red head? I might have to look that one up. Yeah, today is Bird Bath Wednesday. If you hadn't seen it, go check it out. It's a weekly thing that we do all the time. And I got cameras set up all over around the bird feeders and catch different species and all the bird action and squirrel action. We got raccoons and there's an eastern bluebird, blue wings, orange chest, a little white belly. And we got a downy woodpecker over there, and Carolina chickadees over there. But that one bird, I don't know what that is, man. All right. Enjoy with me. Aussie Susan, how are you? I'm not bad, thank you. Awesome. Pretty hot here. I imagine so. What is the temperature there, Susan? Let's see. Well, we got 27 people in the room. 19 thumbs up. All right. Excellent. Beautiful snowy Christmas. Yeah. It was like I said last Monday. The weather people kept saying rain, 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 and then about 2 hours into the rain, they said like a backdoor cold front was going to drop the temperatures to well below freezing. And next thing you know, boom. Just okay. And like Dan says, that heavy wet snow. I hear you, bird. That is so cool, man. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different species of birds right in the water fountain right now. Just all sitting there, just sitting beside each other drinking. Sometimes we get possums in here, raccoons. There's one of those tufted titmouses. That's so cool. Real active over there. Let's see here. Yeah, it is mesmerizing to watch. Yeah. It's just I like to come out here and just plop in. I got one of them kind of zero gravity chairs. It's kind of like a chaise lounge, and just plop down and watch the birds do their thing, and You had all these cameras set up, and they're catching the action like 5 different ways. And we got one over there. It's like infrared. It'll see in the darkness, and a lot of fun. Yeah, I expect all these birds are always brown, but I was so busy working for all those years, I never really noticed them. Now being retired, you get to see a lot more activity. Yeah. All right. Well, we got 21 people in the room and 21 thumbs up. I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty good. I appreciate y'all being with me. And yeah, this could be a nice grain in here once we get all this sanding done. Yeah, smooth. You take care of something like this, you'll be able to hand it to your grandchild. Yeah, you know, and they'll still have it. They hand it to their grandchild. We got some stuff in there that my grandparents had, old wooden spoons and stuff, and I mean, they've been gone for, oh my goodness, decades. And they probably had it themselves for decades. So you can see how bundled up I am. Got like a hoodie and a purple shirt on, and it's the wind that makes it feel cold. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's turn this like this and see if we can finish this edge. All right, let's see here. Oh, 23 people in the room and 21 thumbs up. All right. And you probably see the end of this in the shorts. And we do like normally 3 to 4 spoon shorts every day. So you'll probably see the final finish probably tomorrow on this guy right here. Work on some sanding a bit more. And then put it up on that dry rack in there. But the more sanding you do, the more it brings out the grain in it, kind of like doing lathe work and stuff. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've done. There's the back side of the bowl. And there's the front half. We still got a bit more sanding to do in it, obviously, but we're getting there. So, but I believe my hands are about at the edge of what this coolness can take, and everything. So we're gonna take us a break, and everybody, I appreciate y'all being here. We'll do this again here probably next Wednesday, Christmas Eve, and see what's going on. So everybody have a great day, and thank you so much for being here.